a lot of my health problems that I felt were coming from the disease state of my teeth at the time. Well, I mean, generally, I had suffered with significant high blood pressure, and I was all the time having mouth irritations, and generally a feeling of weakness, tiredness. Probably the last 5 to 6 years of my life before coming to Dr. Claiborne were the worst years. I was open to anything that he had suggestions, because I had never been able to sit down in front of someone who could give me a pathway to perhaps maybe taking care of my problem.
He said what we wanted, we came up with a treatment plan, and we treatment planned for his wants and desires based off what he told us. I didn't know anything about him at the time, you know. I didn't know he was a successful pharmacist in town, and you know, he came back, we presented, and he was like, okay, let's go, you know, this is what I want to do.
As he went on with his discussion, I realized that I was talking to someone that I could trust, that he wasn't trying to sell me on anything. He was trying to make me understand the different things that he could do that would help me. It gave me the feeling that I was sitting in front of someone that, number one, had done what I was looking for, but the other thing that really impressed me was he was confident in what he did.
I have been doing this for almost 14 years at this point. I don't think you're going to find anybody in the immediate area that's doing what we do.
In the past, if you were going to have an implant done, the dentist would send you to a surgeon. Surgeon would pull your tooth. Then he'd send you to someone else to put the implant in. Then he'd bring you back to his office, put the cap on top of the implant. Not so with Dr. Claiborne. He pulls your tooth, he put the implant in, and then he put the actual prosthesis over. But you got to remember here again, the upper teeth and the lower teeth have got to line up. You just don't start drilling and hope they're going to hit right.
You know, you're talking about something very, very small in a line angle in a tooth, but it does project personality in that as well too. And I think that's probably what some of the patients were getting at, though, is we're talking about taking their personality and putting in each kind of little line angle of their tooth.
To be able to put implants in, and then the prosthesis snaps onto the top of the implant, and they line up. They line up perfect. I've worked hard all my life. I don't splurge. I never did.
At the time that he had kind of put his dental care on the back burner because he was helping out with his son, and he was putting all his time and money and effort into helping out his son.
I had gone my whole life, and I had fought this battle. And this battle that I was fighting was all my own fault. I was my worst enemy. I had created it, and I had let it persist throughout my life. But I had had enough. I reached the point that I wanted to do something, and when I sat down in front of this man that presented a plan to me, and I believed what he told me, then I knew that that was what I had to do. When you go from a condition of having bad teeth to having great teeth, look, the mental impact, the significance it has to your life, the improvement it gives to your feeling of well-being is unbelievable. To be able to smile when maybe you didn't smile before. These little things can mount up to be a whole lot make a whole lot difference in your life today. The value that I got from what they delivered and he delivered to me is just unbelievable. The only regret I have is that I waited so long to do it.